Good moment.
Good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're listening to this. Welcome to our daily contemplation, where we show up every day contemplating a theme around the I-Ching hexagram, and this series is all about hexagram 15, and we're in 5 of 6 today. And we're looking at it through the eyes of gene keys and human design, which is a more contemporary, relevant approach to this deep, deep work. And I'm Juna.
Sabine.
We're from Synergy in Motion. It's all about living true to you and your magic. We're also known as the Gypsies of Consciousness, where we travel in our airstream and go around. And if we can't get out, we're traveling the world's seen or unseen. So today is a lot about traveling the world's unseen.
And the 15th hexagram is all about, or not all, part of the 15th hexagram is about really allowing life to move through you and blossoming, like awakening yourself, awakening your beauty, your fluorescence.
And the extremes, like just experiencing the extremes of you and yet moderating it. And when you go into that extreme of blossoming, that's really the divine gift of you.
And today we wanted to talk about sacred spaces, which is something that we always start in our apprenticeship. So when you choose to start to apprentice with us, we will start at that sacred space within you. It is such a platform for a magical life because it connects you with you so intimately that nothing can get in the way of your knowing. Right? It is just that sacred space within you where you are home, where you are most you.
Even when you're out in the world, out and about, you can always find that thread back to your sacred space.
And it's that resonance that is you uniquely. And the funny thing is, here we go into the end, the oxymoron, that energy is actually the energy of life, the frequency of life, the expression of life. So even though this is the most you space, it is also the same frequency that connects us all. It's life flowing through us. So on one side it is just you, but it's also that which connects you and brings you into communion of all that is. And that is where the barriers, the boundaries that separate us or give us the illusion that we are separated, dissolve. Right? In your sacred space, this is you, yet it's all about we.
Say it 3 times.
Right? Perceive that. You are very much in your sacred space, in communion with all that is. And what that does, it allows you to have a sensitivity to perceive everything that is.
And when there's change in the outside environment, you will not be phased, and you will be able to moderate your energy with the changing environments. You will know when to act, when to move, when to be whatever energy it is you need to be without giving up your sacred space, your energy signature.
And what I find so exciting about these times is that a couple 100 years, even 50 years ago, we had to work hard to access that space. But the veils are literally lifting between our mundane life and the magical life. They're melding together. They're becoming one. We can access without having to go on a vision quest or jumping through hoops, unless we have fun with that. There is something to be said about that, but it is not a necessity. We can access that sacred space in a blink of an eye by taking a breath and by actually choosing to be present with phone ring with whatever is present, And what the space also allows you to do when you are in communion, all those energies that create separation, mainly a form of judgment, will cease to exist, will fall away. You will recognize them for what they are, right? That's that sensitivity. It just, you know what your truth is, which sometimes is a dance, a journey to find that out. But even in that journey, you always stay true to you. Even if you're falling off balance, you stay true to you. Doesn't make sense to the thing between your ears, but
your mind. It's like, what is that thing?
You always have that equilibrium, which is not a static thing, right? You are living your energy signature, whether you are in the wild dance or in the stillness. It doesn't matter. There's a eunice in that sacredness of you that brings you into communion with all that is. And again, we talked about that yesterday. What that does, it allows you to be in resonance with life. And that creates what Richard Rudd calls a magnetism that naturally brings that which you require to your life. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to sit, meditate, and manifest or
work hard and effort.
Yeah.
Into it. Yeah.
For me, a magical life is when your desires are fulfilled before you even have them. Right? Allowing life to really nurture you, lift you, challenge you, play with you, like really having that rich adventure game without having to manipulate it from your mind. I want this and this needs to happen and I think I should do this and you should do that and we all should do that. No, really being in tune and naturally letting it unfold like a seed in the ground.
How many of us, and myself included, have used a formula to manifest something or to get what you want, and you have your plan and you have your to-do list, and if I do this, then I will get this. So,
which to some extent works, but for me there always was something missing. There's this, okay, this worked, and now what? Because the richness of living a magical life fills that hunger, that void of living with wonder and awe that any technique can never ever fill, right? And that begins with you knowing you, your difference, and that magical sacred space within.
So let's go there now.
Unfasten your seatbelts.
Unfasten the seatbelts and just take a moment to connect with you and your body. First your body through your breath. Take some deep breaths in and out, connecting with your body in this moment. Feel your butt in the seat, your feet on the floor. Connect through the length of your spine. And allow whatever is to be present in this moment. Letting your barriers down, letting your defenses down, letting the walls down for just a few moments. You can put them up later, but for now, let them down and open your heart. Open all of your cells in your body to breathe in sacred space and to breathe it out. What is your space? A space of being you.
And really allow yourself to come home to yourself. It's a safe space, sacred, unique to you. And you can be an artist and create that space. It can be a space that looks like space here on Earth or anywhere in the universe. Or you can add the elements that you desire, elements of nature, elements of spaces that you feel at home. Just allow that to form your sacred space, your resonance, your signature. And allow your whole being, your whole you to resonate in that frequency. And with that, perceive how that frequency, that resonance connects you with all that is. You can imagine a mycelium-like network that connects us all. There's a constant communion, communication, playfulness, adventures. And you can access that from your sacred space. This allows you to perceive beyond any energies of separation.
Beyond any technique.
Mm-hmm. Yes. This lifts you beyond words into a space of being you that brings forth a magic that is helping you to blossom, to be you, and that creates a world of wonder and awe. And it naturally creates an affluence in life. Resources flow to you. People flow to you, are attracted to you, or move out of your life that don't contribute to you and your blossoming. And just allow yourself for this day and maybe for the rest of your life to hum with that space, to remember to come back when you lose it and live from that space. We have the luxury in this time that we can access the sacred space with such ease, literally in the blink of an eye. And thank you for being you.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for daring to go there with us and play with us and create a new world.
Yes.
Right? Yes. And with that also, remember,
you are creating a whole new world today with your sacred space, your unique difference. Thank you so much for being you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Same space, same time.